All right, so Israel Adesanya obviously was mashing through the middleweight division until his rival Alex Pereira showed up. But as he gets back on the proving ground here tonight, DC, most people believe on any given Saturday night, this is still the best middleweight in the world.
Well, he's proven it time and time again. He has been the man for so long, it would seem hard for him not to operate in that space. But because he believes in himself, because he recognizes who he is, he takes wins and losses as good as anyone I've ever seen. But when it comes down to the X's and the O's, the guy in his fight ability, Israel Adesanya is as good as they come. A phenomenal kickboxer and much improved wrestling that allows for him to stay upright and make guys fight him where he needs them to.
Really seems as though he is getting closer to that mixed martial arts prime, to your point, in terms of putting all the skills together. Israel Adesanya, the last style bender, back in the octagon here tonight. All right, so here he is, one of the consensus greatest of all time, the newly minted UFC heavyweight champion, Jon Jones. And I think by and large, this sport is better when he is in it. Tonight, he tries to successfully defend his UFC heavyweight title.
Yeah, Jon Jones at heavyweight is something that we have waited for a really long time. And to say that he delivered would be a massive understatement as he won the fight in the way that he did. Jon Jones, once again, building on such a strong legacy.
Few guys relish fight night as much as Jon Jones. You see him grinning ear to ear as soon as he hits the tunnel. We'll see how it goes in title defense number 1. Jon Jones, one of the greatest of all time. We are set for a main event of the evening. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Jones.
Herb Dean, our referee for this
Ready,
one.
Ready.
All right, well, the buzz is palpable. We're going to try to keep our words together, but we are fans at our core, and to see this matchup materialize is just insane. Israel Adesanya, Jon Jones, hold it together, champ.
It feels like there's nothing in sports like fighting. And when you get a big fight, you can almost feel the roof about to fly off of the building. That is what you have right now. For so long, people have wanted to see Adesanya and Jones fight. We finally get that opportunity. Guys, just ring the bell so these two dudes can fight.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Big body kick lands. Beautiful kick lands.
Utilize those kicks. Just out of range with the big right hand. Pinpoint jab from Johnny Bones. 84-inch reach. Must be nice, DC, right, to have that length? Whew. Nice. Nicely done. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do. Swing and a big miss by Adesanya. Still unable to find that precise range with the high kick.
Nice job blocking that punch.
Lead kick landed there by Jones. Under 2 minutes now to go in round one.
Oh, big elbow. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out. Big punch land.
Oh, now it lands a shot to the leg. Jones going for the takedown here, but he misses. Able to block the punch there. Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Adesanya. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. Oh, crippling knee to the body. Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
All right, 5 minutes in the can. Here we go now with the start of round two. Jon Jones versus the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Oh, there's a hip kick there. We'll see if he can finish. He's hurt now.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
Nice leg kick. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination. When you walk out to the entrance, when he's in the octagon, the fighting style, he just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya.
Man, it doesn't take much for the redness to start. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. Right hook attempt. That's a miss.
Good takedown defense by Israel.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Try to establish that jab.
Nice looping punch. Right where he wants to be, in the clinch. Leg kick.
Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned earlier in the round and hasn't really recovered or gotten back into things.
People react differently, right? Some people just get back going. He's having a hard time building his way back into this fight.
Well, Champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, The more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now it's starting to show. A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Oh,
big left hand. Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here. 10 seconds to go in the round. Israel Adesanya is now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the cut on his forehead. The blood is trickling down. So we'll see if that becomes an issue or more of a factor here later in this fight. All right, back to the stools between rounds, and I guess nothing a little Botox can't fix, but let us show you the replay and ultimately the strike that caused that significant damage to his forehead.
I mean, his forehead. You don't see it very often. But even when BJ Penn kicked Diego Sanchez, the damage and the blood that flies off the head whenever you get a head kick to the head, it's very difficult to deal with or get a cut on the forehead. He's got to change his approach.
That huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Wow, what a head kick. Oh, huge left. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Jones is able to switch his stance here. We'll see how the defense responds. Just misses with the straight left hand.
Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, you can still attack the thigh, right? We talk so much about calf kicks, but that's been a pretty effective weapon for him here tonight.
It's traditional. It's a traditional leg kick. Just throwing your hip, bang, whipping it into the...
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Oh, beautiful level change.
And back to his feet. Big knee.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Oh! This is a great fight.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Looking at a side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Now trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock. Right here, he'll either try to get the submission or use the sweep. Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the end of the round. I'm looking over to my left, UFC President Dana White. I think he's making out the bonus check right now. Incredible back and forth action.
Sign the check, boss. These two young men deserve $50,000. Hell, let's give them each $100,000 for the performance that they just put on in 1 round. Both were hurt. Both were able to withstand the punishment, and I can't wait until the next round gets started.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous. Full side control now.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Johnny Bone. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
That was nice.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Jones.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Jones is in half guard. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling,
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Let's work. I'm gonna stand you up. You need to work.
Adesanya's in half guard.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the outside.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Mixing it up well tonight. There's a shot to the leg. 10 seconds remaining in round 1. Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. Oh, what a way to end the round. He got stunned by a huge shot there just before you heard the horn, so he gets saved by the bell. The question is, though, what type of condition will he be in when he gets up off that stool? 60 seconds here to recover. The onus is on his corner to keep his head in the fight. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Adesanya gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Nice head kick gets through. Oh, huge right hand. Nice crack there.
The reach advantage has proven so beneficial. Another punch lands.
Goes in and secures the takedown.
There it is. Now he's on the mount. Great job landing from the top position. And another strike from the top lands for him.
Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Johnny Bone. All right, side control now. Jones is able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
In the half guard.
2 minutes now to go in this one.
Great shot from the top position.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive.
Takes his back now. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Adesanya. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission. Nice transition.
Jones is able to transition back to side control now. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded. Oh, he got out.
He cleared his legs, got back to his back and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that Darce choke.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-48, 50-44, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Jones.
All right, so Jon Jones doles out a lot of damage as usual, but also as usual, not forcing the finish. You heard it from Bruce. Jones, your winner by decision tonight.
Jones never comes outside of himself. He's okay fighting in a long fight because he's so well equipped for it. He has all the skills to allow for him to win decisions. Tonight he does it again.
So not a perfect performance, but certainly good enough, and Jon Jones setting himself up for yet another huge fight later this year.